Hello, everybody, and hold on. All right, as you can see, we are starting what I consider the best part of this game, and that's the lore. I absolutely love it. So we are going to search for the Helena's notes. There are 30 Helen notes on the island, or Helena notes on the island. We're going to do 3 videos, 10 each. And we're going to go through her notes in order. So we're going to go through 1 through 10, and then 11 through 20, and 21 through 30. Going in order will help us keep everything nice and neat and packaged. We're going to discover who Helena is. We'll get a good idea of what this island is and who we are as a player. It's going to be some really awesome stuff, as well as getting all the notes. Because we're going in order, we need a mix of water mounts and land mounts, because some of these notes are in water caves, which is why I have Siren with me right now. And yeah, so that's it. Without further ado, let's get on with the show. So we are at Carno Island at the very tip of the map. The very tippy top. We are going to put on our scuba gear, and off we go. We're going to go right down here to the very bottom. This should be Helen note number 1.
I've lost count of how many sunrises I've seen since I've arrived on this island. Hundreds, I'd imagine. Yet each one seems more beautiful than the last. Sometimes, I like to take Athena out just before dawn and watch it while flying through the morning sky. It's in these simple moments that I realize just how lucky I am. Not that I was unhappy exploring the reefs and rainforests back in Oz, but I wasn't ever going to spot a Bronto stomping around the outback, was I? Since I got here, I've had the opportunity to study creatures that no other biologist has even witnessed. I'll always be grateful for that.
There we go. Helen note number 1. We are at latitude 1.6, longitude 97.9. you want the entrance to the map, or to the cave, it's latitude 0.7, longitude 96.5. And that'll put you right at the cave entrance. So now we know Helena is from Aussie. She's an Australian. And she's a biologist of some kind. From the sounds of it, I would say she's more modern day. That doesn't help me. Go. I cleared this island before I headed out, but is that a baby? No, I have yet to see a baby Argent, so I'm like looking all over the place. That's a pretty one. Of course, you're only a level 20. All right, so now we are off to Helen note number 2. See you all there. All right, everyone, this one is really hard to explain other than to just show you. I am at 96.4, 97.8, kind of right here. It's a little difficult, but we're gonna go down. You can see this kind of funny stuff going on down here. You can see the ground looks kind of funny. And what we're looking for is, you see the opening there? It's kind of hard to see. There's like an arch there in the rocks. We're gonna go right here with these plants. And it's right down in here. There we go. And it is right here.
I'd been holding out for a change in weather before studying the wildlife of this island's peculiar tundra region. But I think it's safe to say that it's not forthcoming. Clearly this planet has no axial tilt, and therefore no seasons. That ice and snow isn't melting anytime soon. Can't say I'm happy about it. The cold and I are not the best of mates, I can tell you that. But I'll just have to suck it up. The climate during the Jurassic and Cretaceous periods that many of this island's creatures hail from was fairly uniform, so an Arctic region is quite the oddity. It'd be plain stubborn of me not to have a look around.
And that is Helena note number 2. and I will see you all at the next one. All right, this next one is another difficult one, but that is Crag Island there. That's the red obelisk. We are at 96.2, 34.8. And we're gonna go down here. What we're looking for is that rock right there. So we're gonna go straight down. There it is.
The tribe that calls themselves the Howling Wolves has really made this northern adventure a lot easier. Well, them and Athena. She's right at home here. I don't think I'll ever be able to repay Rockwell for just up and giving me an Argentavis. He said our conversations are payment enough, but I still feel guilty. I should remember to collect some floral samples for him while I'm here. Anyway, tagging along with the wolves has been a good introduction to the region, but I think I'm ready to make my own way. To make real scientific conclusions, I need to observe these animals undisturbed in their natural habitat for long periods of time.
There we go. That's number 3. And I will, wrong button, and I will see you all at the next one. All right, so we're at our next one. We are currently, see there's the red obelisk. We're relatively close to the last one. We are at 97.4, 6.8. All right, we're gonna head down. We are looking for this little mess right there. That was a mosasaur. All right, I thought it was, yeah, it is there. I can see the bubbles. Hold on, it's not safe yet. We're good. this is the next one.
What a day. There I am, putting the finishing touches on the mammoth dossier, when all of a sudden, a Tyrannosaurus starts attacking the herd. Struth! A Tyrannosaurus wading through the bloody snow? I asked the Howling Wolves at the nearest camp, and apparently, this is a common thing. They're not new to the region. It just doesn't make sense. How can a Tyrannosaurus survive in this climate? And how can the introduction of an apex predator not shift the entire ecosystem?
We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 left.
Yeah.
And I will see you all at the next one. All right, so here we are at the next one. On the map, this is roughly where we're at. You're gonna see some rocks up here. This is where we want to go. Right up into the bamboo. Where is it in here? All right, it was just here. I promise you it's in here. It was right here. Just goes to show you how hard it is to find it. All right, hold on. I will find it. See, I told you I would find it. I was right over the top of it.
Well, I've combed through more carnival droppings than I care to calculate, and I can't say they provided many answers. All the predators in this region have very similar diets. With so many different predators hunting the same prey, the populations of all these species shouldn't be sustainable. Yet I've found nothing to indicate that any population shift is actually happening. It's just bizarre. The longer I'm here, the more I realize that this region shouldn't exist. Its climate is out of sync with the rest of the island. Many of the creatures here are millions of years ahead of the dinosaurs, and the ecosystem is almost static. Something's off. I need to review my notes.
And that is Helen note number 5. She notices that something is off, as if the obelisks in the sky weren't enough to tell her that something was off. We are off to note number 6. All right, this next one. We are in this area of the map. That little island over there is Herbivore Island. So we're on the mainland.
Helena, you're a dipstick. Going through my notes, I've realized that there are more predators than prey across this entire island by almost double. That's the opposite of how any ecosystem is supposed to work. I can't believe it took a Tyrannosaurus frolicking through the snow for me to see this. It's plain as day. What to make of it? Add in the human factor, and it's impossible for this island to continue as it is by natural means. So, what? Is this island's wildlife being monitored and curated somehow? I should speak with Rockwell. Maybe he's come to a similar conclusion.
Ooh, interesting. The island could be curated by someone or something. We shall see. Off to the next one. I forgot to mention latitude 81.8, longitude 80.8. That's where Helena note 6. Now we are off to the next one. All right, see you guys there. All right, so we are here on the map, 83.5, longitude 24. Yep, latitude 83.5, longitude 24. And this will give us Helena note number 7. And we are going to do this number.
I never thought this island was normal exactly. I mean, there are giant obelisks floating in the sky for Pete's sake. Not to mention that cave I found, which hid a platform similar to those found at the base of said obelisks. Well, similar, except for those oddly shaped holes that were carved into its podium. I guess I just didn't care about all that. So long as I had my beautiful, unique, and untainted ecosystem to study, I was happy. But now... no, I shouldn't write it off just yet. Not before I arrive at Rockwell's. There's still a chance that my data is off, or that I missed something obvious. I won't give up on my paradise just yet.
It sounds like she's so caught up in studying that she's blind to all the red flags that something is up. We shall see. Off to the next one. Okay, here we are at the next one. This will be Helena note number 8.
I really need to visit Rockwell more. It's so energizing to be around someone of his experience that still has so much excitement for his work. And talking to him always helps me gain perspective. As for the island's ecological abnormalities, Rockwell reassured me that I was jumping to conclusions. He made a great point. Just because this place doesn't follow the scientific laws we're used to, doesn't mean it follows no scientific laws at all. After all, science is about discovery, and new discoveries can invalidate old principles. So before I latch onto my theory, I need to gather more empirical evidence. Otherwise, I'm no scientist.
She trusts Rockwell a lot. She sees him as a colleague, someone to run things by, maybe even an authority figure, because like she doubts herself, so she runs to him. Interesting. All right, off to the next one. All right, our next one is in the cave of Lost Hope. And if you haven't watched the other videos, that cave is at latitude 45.9, longitude 97. And we are going to go down here and see all the pretty lights. Follow the pretty lights. Remember, this is a heavy-duty cave, so if you don't have a strong dino, do not come in here. There are Moses in here, there are plesiosaurs in here, there are donkeys in here, and there are Toothless in here. It's all been pretty straightforward. There's nowhere else to go but here. Oh boy. This is what I was looking for. And there's a Mosa. 2 Moses. The first time we came in this cave, it wasn't a big deal. This time, they are out to kill us. Alright. And there's a plesiosaur. This is why we have to be careful. All right, we are looking for that. Okay. Oh, plesiosaur, really? All right. We're gonna go here, and to the right, and to the right some more. going to the right. Oh, there's a Toothotoothless. Really? And that looks like an alpha. Did we kill it? We did kill it. Yay! Alright, I'm gonna hold on to that. Is it? Yep, the one is right there. Okay, we want to go straight. Is that an iguana? An iguanodon? Is in here? That's really weird. All right. Now we have our raptor. Oh, you know what? I can take that off. I believe it's up this way. I think. Maybe not. There we go, this way. Yeah? Yes, there it is, right there.
On Rockwell's recommendation, I've headed south to start an in-depth study of the island's marine life with the help of a tribe called the Painted Sharks. Because the ecosystem of the ocean that surrounds the island is separate from the ecosystem on the mainland, correlating patterns between them might help me isolate and understand this island's scientific abnormalities. Also, after freezing my ass off for so long, I could really use an extended stay on a tropical island. Marine biology was never my strongest field, but I do love the ocean. If nothing else, it should be beautiful there.
Nice. So she's gonna go hang out on the beach. There's our iguanodon friend. And our monkey friend. All right, we're gonna put our suit back on. And back out the way we came. Go back through this corridor. looking for, there's the ruins off to our left that we passed, or right that we passed. It was on our left coming in. Keep heading this direction. Keep heading this direction. Go. There's the alien tower. There's the archway. So look at the donkey over there. All right. Plesiosaur. Over the next arch, and this hall or corridor should lead us out. And I froze. Interesting. Let's see. Oh, nope, I'm good. Okay. Just to be sure, we're going to save it right now. All right. Now there is only one way through this corridor. I'm taking it slow because it's hard to see where the turns are. So, there we go, we're out. All right. We're off to our last one. So for our next one, we are at these ruins in the redwoods. This will be our last one for this video. This is Helen note number 10.
The painted sharks have treated me like I'm the bloody queen since I showed them Rockwell's letter of recommendation. I don't think I've eaten better in my entire time on the island. Not that it's a high bar. I'm a horrible cook. Oh, and they've been of tremendous help with my research, of course. So far, my estimates of the predator-prey balance are consistent with the ecosystems on the mainland. The water is simply teeming with shoals of megalodons, and they are extremely aggressive. Perhaps that's a side effect of having limited prey. Sharks aren't known as territorial creatures. I'll have to study them further.
Nothing she is finding is making sense. And she knows it. So this actually puts us at 52.8 latitude, 60.5 longitude. And we're really crooked. There we go, how about that? Well, I will see you all back at the base. Well, I hope you all are enjoying this little excursion as much as I am, learning more about Helena and about the island itself and where we might have come from. So we already know that she's from Australia. There's a high ratio of predators versus prey. We got Rexes running through snow. We know that Rockwell is like a colleague or a father figure that she runs to. And we have left her with the painted sharks doing marine biology work. So we will see what she is up to on the next run, and I will see you all later. Bye.